Guys, it's Maymay and welcome to another Tupelo Designs LLC design video. Now, it is a design video for Tupelo Designs, however, it's also a requested video from you guys. If you remember, I received the hot chocolate slider in the mail from Lori at Craft and Blind, and several of you had asked me to show you how to make it. So I thought I would do that. And I'm literally recycling her package of hot chocolate because I don't have any packets of hot chocolate. My kids drink it so fast, I buy a container of it, and that's what they use. So here's a packet, and I'll be using that. And I'm going to show you how to do it with one piece of 8.5 by 11 paper and get two. So that way we're not wasting too much paper. So the first thing you're going to do is cut this paper in half. So on the 5.5 mark. So that'll give you two sheets, 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, I'm only going to make one, but you can make two doing the same thing. Now you just need your scoreboard. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to do this with any packet you have, okay? You take your hot chocolate packet and your ruler. Measure your hot chocolate packet. Mine is 3.5 inches. Now I need a little wiggle room, so I want to add 1/4 to that so that when I put this into the envelope, it'll slide out easy. So I'm going to do 3.25. Now here's where it gets a little tougher. You know this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, okay? So half of 8.5 is 4.25. So there's the center of this piece of paper. Now you want to find the center of the width of your hot chocolate packet. The center of mine is 1 7/8. So here's what I will do. I will take my ruler and I will put 1 7/8 on 4.25 so that they match, okay? That tells me that my first score line is here at 2 3/8. Now this is for my packet, okay? Yours is going to be different. It also tells me by going down here to 3.25, which is the width I'm doing for my packet, that my score line here is 6 1/8. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to mark both of those places and score. So 6 1/8, 2 3/8. Okay, this works for anything, okay? You're going to just find the center on this ruler, find the center on your scoreboard, match them up. That tells you where to score. Now, if you're using a wider or a thinner packet, you need to change your paper to fit that, okay? This is going to be fine for mine. Now I'm going to turn this into the scoreboard and I'm going to score it at 5 inches for mine, or 1/2 inch in if you're doing a different height, okay? You just want 1/2 inch left over here. The hardest part of this is finding the center of the packet you decide to use and finding the center on your board so you can get your score marks right. Okay, in the next part we're going to cut some of this away because we just don't need it. The first thing I'm going to do is cut away this little square at the bottom. And this little square. Just like so. I do not need those anymore. And then just because I want it to have this look, I'm going to come to these little edges and cut an angle. I just want it to look a little more finished. And I want it to have that little bit of an angle cut right there. Okay, don't have to do that. I just like the look of it. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold this guy up. Use my bone folder and crease it down. Same thing over here. I'm not going to worry about that bottom just yet because here's what we're concerned with. You're going to pick which side is going to lay over the top. For me, it's going to be this side. So I'm going to put my adhesive right here. And because this is a gift I'm going to give to somebody, I'm going to use my sticky tape on this one. Just because I think that it'll be more sturdy that way. And this is a product you can get at Tupelo Designs also. It is sticky tape. Okay. So I'm going to peel that away and then close this guy down. Now we can do this bottom piece, and I'm going to go ahead and score it real quick. Now, I want to tell you something. I like for the piece to show. That may not be your favorite, but I like for this little piece down here to show when it's folded. If you don't, fold this up ahead of time. That way, whenever you seal it all down, the adhesive will be on the outside, and it'll be on the this will end up on the inside. But I like it showing on the outside, so I'm going to stick some adhesive down on it. Peel it away and press it in place. All there is to it. All right, now that you've got that done, you're going to need a hole punch. Doesn't matter what size, as long as your ribbon will fit through the hole that you poke. And you want to do this hole roughly in the center and not extremely close to the top. See how I came down about 1/4 inch? That gives you some room for your ribbon not to rip out, okay? Now it's super easy. We're on to the easy stuff. You're going to take a piece of ribbon, making sure that your ribbon can move freely through that hole. So if you do a larger ribbon, do a larger hole, okay? Now line these ribbons up at the end and pull them so that they're like this. Alright? Then let them lay to the side. When you do this, do you see that piece of ribbon there? This is where it gets, the magic happens, okay? Take your hot chocolate and press it down so that that ribbon, watch these tails, okay? So that ribbon gets shorter and tucks down into the bag. That's exactly what you want to happen. Okay? Then tie a bow. Super easy. Just tie it. Okay? Now I'm going to set this aside and work on the part for decorating. Now for today's stamp set, I'm going to use this Party Paws Sending Love. This teddy bear is perfect for this hot chocolate packet. I love it. This is something you can get at Tupelo Designs LLC, and here's what we'll do. This paper is Spectrum Noir paper. It is beautiful, smooth, gorgeous 100-pound cardstock, and it's 100 brightness, which means it's really white. It's really pretty. I'm going to take my stamp press and place this onto my stamp press. I'm going to use some Momento Tuxedo black ink. Ink this guy up. The cool thing about this is the lines are very, very skinny. These are very thin lines. I'll press this guy up here. Just like so. Isn't he adorable? Now, you could leave him just like that. You could paper piece him, anything you want to do. I'm going to color him. But my coloring is not up to par, so I'm not going to show you my coloring. I'm going to color him off screen, and once I get better with my coloring, I'll start sharing that with you. But I'm just going to color him with my Spectrum Noirs, and then I'll be right back. Here he is, all colored. Now I know you probably think I should show you anyway, but I'm telling you, this takes a lot of time for me, and you would be so bored, and it's still a learning process. But I did color him, and eventually I'll be able to show you how I do that. But now let's do some cool stuff to him. These are some Stella pens, which also come from Tupelo Designs. I saved this one to open it. I want to show you how to do this, okay? This one's already ready. What you do when you get your Stella is you open, take the lid off, untwist this portion. There is a little black ring there, okay? What that ring does is it separates the brush area from the glitter area. So when you twist this down, there's a little piece that sinks into that and allows that glitter to get into the barrel, okay? Now you shake it. For a good long while, you want to hear that clicking in there really good. Then, on a scrap piece of paper, you're going to press the brush slightly and squeeze in this area very gently. You can overdo this, okay? You're going to squeeze it, and as I squeeze, the red will start to fill up. See it? It's starting to fill up. You just want to do that very gently till that fills up and it starts to come out the brush. Now I can work it and it will start to flow. Isn't that cool? I just wanted to show you that because I thought that would be handy. If you're buying these, you need to see how to do it because it can get a little messy. I learned the hard way. Don't squeeze too hard. Squeeze gently and you can work the pressure up as you go. Now then, for this little guy, I wanted to add the Stella. So I'm going to use the red for his hat. This is the first time I've actually used it. I'm excited to get to do it. So there's his red glitter. Too cute. Then I'm going to put silver on these little areas. That is really hard to see. See if I can catch it. Oh, there you can see it. You can't see the silver, but it's on there. See if I can add some and let you see it. Super cute. Love it. Okay. Now I'm going to stamp a sentiment in here. And there's lots of choices, but the one I like is this one that says, it's this one. It says Winter Wishes. I think this is cute. Just going to stick that onto a block. Okay. Ink it up with my Momento Tuxedo Black again. Then I'm just going to press it in. Look how cute. These are the finest line stamps. They are beautiful. And bring this up where you can see it. Look how crisp. So pretty. Okay, sit him there for a second. Now then, I'm going to bring this little package back over, and I want to put this little bear on here because I think it's cute. But I want to pop him up. So I'm going to flip him over. Look how heavy-handed I am with my markers. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I'm pretty heavy-handed. I'm still learning. They're super fun, but there is quite a learning curve. Okay, so I got some dimensional on him. Then I'm just going to put him down in this little corner like he's just kind of standing there. Super cute. Now, let me show you what he does. This is where the magic happens. I untied this the first time I showed you, but you don't have to untie this. You just grab this bow and pull this out, and look how the hot chocolate comes out. Isn't that adorable? And it will do that over and over again. What a neat little gift to give somebody. And you could put little tags, or you could really doll this up. It would be super cute. Alright guys, if you recreate this, I would love to see it on my Facebook page, which is Maymay Made It and So Did I. There'll be a link below. Just go ask to join the page and we'll add you to it. And you can show me what you're making for Christmas, whether it's this or something else. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you love this stamp set, which is super cute, this stamp set will be in the demoed section of Tupelo Designs LLC. I will be sending this back, and they will have it to put it in their demo section as soon as they get it, and you'll be able to purchase this actual stamp set that I used there. Alright guys, check out Tupelo Designs LLC. There'll be a link below, and I will talk to you guys on Friday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.